This is... There's someone standing outside my window. I have some weird neighbors. Anyways, besides that, this is my video response to myself, essentially. I know this sounds a little weird. Those of you that have been following my my Blogspot blog know about the 100 Days of Crazy. And those of you who don't, I suppose I'll give a sort of explanation of what it is. The 100 Days of Crazy is... Well, I guess I should explain where I got it from. The inspiration came from the big media hoopla over the president's first 100 days and how they were charting everything, and they were essentially, that was the end of the 100 days, and on the 100th day, they gave a report card of what everyone thought of certain aspects during the first 100 days of presidency. And I thought that was really neat, and wanted to localize it in the most personalized way possible. Essentially, I am doing the 100 Days of Crazy, which is about me. And then at the end of the 100 days, I'm going to give myself essentially a report card on... I still haven't quite mapped out what each thing I'm going to be grading myself on. Nothing like, economy and things like that, but simple stuff, I suppose, that pertains to me. And I think what it comes down to is paying a bit more attention to my surroundings and actually being there in my own life, versus just sort of, for a while there, I kind of felt like I was just sort of, and not really there, just sort of existing versus actually being important to my own life. Just going from day to day, go to work, come home, go to sleep, and repeat, versus, I don't know, sort of living my day to the fullest. Because who knows? I'm not even going to jinx myself like that. No. Anyways, and a few of the things that I listed in the introduction on the blog of the 100 Days of Crazy, things like taking my GRE, getting into grad school, be a bit happier, get out more, enjoy my surroundings more. I've started a garden, and I suppose that's, it's not a big part of it, but that's kind of a big thing. I could have just cared less about what's going on outside my door, and now I've got this little garden with, hopefully the vegetables will grow and I'll actually have my own little vegetable garden, and flowers too. The flowers will bloom. And those of you that have been following the 100 Days of Crazy have noticed that I'm missing day 12, 13, 14, and 15. And there's a good reason for that. Day 12 was my mom's birthday. So I went to go visit them. My parents had this. I went to stay with my parents, and so day 12, 13, and 14 was less about me and a lot more about interacting with my surroundings, which mostly was my parents and my sister when she wasn't at school. And so, like most of the little each day of crazy, there's just, and it looks, when I go back and I look at it, it's a little trite just to say things. I did this made me smile, this happened today. And while it's kind of like a journal, I'm writing down like each it's more of the things that I'm paying attention to versus, or that I suppose the fact that I'm paying attention to these things versus just going through my life, just whatever. So day 13, 12, 13, and 14 were more about my mom, because the 12th was her birthday, and then she had to get surgery on the 13th, which kind of sucked a lot. And then we did a little shopping on the 14th just to get out of the house and have some fun. Even though she wasn't really supposed to get out, but she was bored, and just have fun. And I really enjoyed being there. Like, I enjoy going to my parents' house. Granted, I know I've talked to another friend of mine who still lives with his parents, and he's like, well, I wonder what that feels like. Once you move out, it'll probably get kind of like that, where it's like, oh, going to visit the parents, had a great visit, because you can leave whenever they start bothering you. Which isn't to say that's why I left. I actually left to come back because I had things I had to do here. And I really wanted to be there for my mom because of the whole surgery thing. Surgery's scary, even if it's just something little, like when I had my wisdom teeth taken out. That was terrifying, especially when they have you sign those little forms about the anesthesia, and they're like, we're not at fault if you die. I was like, and of course they give it to me after they've already hooked me up, and I'm just like, I don't want to sign this, I'm done. I don't really want my wisdom teeth taken out anymore. I'll deal with the pain. Granted, I probably would have went back and said, okay, this sucks, please take them out, because I really needed the wisdom teeth taken out because I couldn't chew food anymore. So my diet kind of consisted of just soft stuff, so a lot of applesauce and water. Kind of boring, especially when everyone else was eating like steaks, and I was like, I'll just eat my mush. Anyways, so this is my post for 12, 13, and 14. And I suppose since I'm already recording this on day 15, might as well make this one for day 15 as well. I did have something I've written up, and I was thinking about putting it on my food blog. I might still. It's about food. It makes sense. You know what? I'll give you guys a break. This is for 12, 13, and 14, and then I'm going to make a separate one in like 2 seconds for number 15. And yeah. Okay, so see you in like a second.